Hi everyone, it's Tracy Learn.
And Peter Murray. Good evening, Tracy.
Hello Peter, it's been a long day.
It's been a very, very long day, but a very interesting day.
Absolutely. Look at this price. It's jumped about $50 today.
Wow, unbelievable. The Bitcoin price is coming closer and closer to 1,000 again.
Well, you know what I found was very, very interesting is that if you actually go to the beginning of this year, the price was about $1,000, just over $1,000. Then we had all that excitement, and then of course all the drama, and and then going along, the price just kind of leveled out and did a sideways jive, and it's now about $30 less than it was at the beginning of the year.
That's true, but let me tell you what, Tracy. If you look at the volume at the bottom, the volume still hasn't picked up to the levels it was before. It's picking up slightly in the last week. There is a slight volume tick there,
yes,
but not that much. So that's interesting. So, but we do have rising volume as well, and with rising prices, which is a bullish sign.
So that was probably this volume over here was, maybe it was the Chinese New Year, so guys were not sort of doing much, but also the whole change with the People's Bank of China going to see all those exchanges to try and see if they're actually doing things right, not price manipulating, or got the KYC documents ready from everyone and that type of thing.
Yes, so this is all very, very interesting, and like you say, slow moving, but that's good. And the news has been a bit slow as well. Let's have a look at the news.
Okay, so the first one is Bitcoin price jumps above 550. Everyone gets excited when the price starts to move. We're on our Facebook page at the moment, and if there's any stories that you want to read up on, please just go to our page and like it.
Yes, please.
So basically, this is just really about the price, and we've just spoken about that. Then there was Satoshi Roundtable 3 with in Cancun last week, and it's only invitation only, private gathering. So what did these guys talk about?
They say it's the Davos, or the Bilderbergs of the new economy. Guys deciding where the economy is going. So I don't know what they talked about because it was a secret meeting, but we'll find out. I'm sure they will leak some information.
Yes, I'm quite sure they will.
I like that one, by the way. Energy flows where attention goes.
Yes, and you know what? We are putting so much energy behind Bitcoin.
Because we're totally, our attention and intention is to actually bring you guys a fantastic Bitcoin education, because knowledge and power goes hand in hand. Everybody knows that. And if you are sitting at home and you're thinking, what is this? What is Bitcoin? What is this about? Guys, it's very easy. Follow our Facebook page, join our YouTube channel, follow our blog, and we'll give you a free education. We do the news for free. You don't have to pay a cent. Follow us, and we will help you step through this and learn more about the new economy, because we're doing it also for ourselves to learn.
Well, since we've been doing this for a year now, just over a year, and it's actually incredible. Our knowledge base, is really, really pretty good, I think, Peter. I mean, we've learned so much. We can see trends. There's also new stuff that we're seeing all the time. So it's fantastic.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I mean, it's just, just shows you, if you keep up to date with what's going on in the world, then you know what's going on in the world.
Yes.
We even saw Donald Trump became president of the United States. That's
amazing. Did. And of course, there's lots of talk about Donald Trump.
Well, I'm sure he's going to make some moves that's going to influence the Bitcoin price during this year or his 4 years. So that's the exciting times are still coming.
Yes, most definitely. So New Hampshire legislators seek money transmission exemption for Bitcoin startups. So they've just filed a new bill.
Oh, that's interesting. They are very interested in, also becoming a player in this market. And all the US states are internally also in competition, So this is good.
Yeah, excellent. Then Tim Draper, he's a venture capitalist, and he predicted 3 years ago that the price was going to reach $10,000. Now he's saying it might take another year. But there's a lot of people that are very bullish about the price.
That's very interesting. It's a very, very bold prediction to say that Bitcoin price will be $10,000 within a year. But
well,
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. He might have some inside knowledge because he's actually an investor with quite a few companies.
Yes,
quite a few
that is true.
So he's got a vested interest in it for sure. But this was an interesting story. Poland's oldest exchange, the owner actually disappeared with 2,500 Bitcoin.
Unbelievable. So there we go. You know, how many times have we said, I'm going to repeat this. If you own your private keys, you own your Bitcoin. If your private keys are lying with an exchange or somebody else and you don't own it, you're not owning your own Bitcoins.
Yes.
And there's no reason why you shouldn't have control over your own Bitcoins. Don't leave your Bitcoins lying around in an exchange.
Correct.
Get your
correct.
Bitcoins in a safe place where you control it, you know, like a Swiss bank in your pocket. It's not difficult, and do it because you never know.
Okay, Indonesia's largest private bank launches $15 million fintech VC firm. Investment
very
of 200 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting this, eh? Private lenders establishing a central capital ventura, owning all 100% of the new capital venture firm.
Yeah. So there's a major amount of money coming into this market.
You know, that's what we're seeing all the time. I mean, millions and billions are getting poured into this market. Chain previews new blockchain privacy tech, confidential assets.
So what we have here is people are still looking to be anonymous in Bitcoin or in the blockchain.
Indeed. Indeed. But, you know, you can't be totally anonymous.
You know, I don't know why people have this whole idea that you could hide somewhere. I mean, this whole idea of this new economy is not to hide yourself. I mean, it's a bit of a, you know, some people are always trying to use things for not what they were made for or what they're supposed to do. So, but anyway, it's all interesting how all these new things are. But the privacy is important, and I think it's going to be more of an important issue going forward. So
yes.
And in the crypto world is a world of privacy, so that's good.
Bitcoin rises as Trump's actions increases uncertainty.
Well, as we know, markets hate uncertainty, creates volatility, and Bitcoin is a hedge against uncertainty. So there we go.
Yeah. So, and then here is an explainer video. Remember, just the other day we spoke about ICOs and what is an ICO. So here's a short little explainer video. Initial coin offering, quite interesting actually. Well,
initial coin offerings were quite a big topic at the blockchain week. People talking about, you know, illegal initial coin offerings, and funnily enough, people were talking about illegal coin offerings as well, whether they were legal or illegal, and it was quite an interesting discussion, and you know, something worth visiting at some point. You know, this discussion. And talking about, because coin offerings are almost like share offerings, but with a twist.
And the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, you don't really know what it's going to come out as. You know, what it's going to sell for, because it's a free market. So you never really know whether it's going to grow, whatever the coin is.
Well, I think this is what crypto speculators are looking for, the next big coin.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the main thing is for us, and this is what we do, we focus on the fundamentals, not on the short-term movements.
Yes. So how Bitcoin apps help people survive emerging market volatility? I mean, there's just lots of stuff going on at the moment with you know, currencies that are being devalued and demonetized and. So there's an article here. And it's quite a good one because it's just talking about how you can actually save something like 15% if you buy stuff on on purse, like with Amazon, you know. So 15% there, and also you can buy food with on Amazon as well, and that's what the Venezuelans are looking for, because they're having a really tough time.
Yeah, that's amazing, you know, and this is something that's just going to grow because if you're bringing Amazon into the game, I mean, there's a lot of people registered with Amazon already. So, you know, that's all good. It's all new adoption that's coming into the market. So that's really, really exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So Federal, I thought this was quite amusing actually.
This is hilarious.
Federal Reserve employee mines Bitcoin using the Fed server. I mean, right under their noses. But actually, it's a former Federal Reserve employee.
Well, he's sitting there and saying, "Is you know, you guys have been printing money all your lives. I'm going to print some of my own digital money. Here I go with your computers."
And you know what? He was only fined $5,000 and sentenced to a year of probation.
Well, he basically made illegal use of computing power, if you think about it.
Yeah. Yes,
So I suppose, but yeah, it's quite funny that, you know. So the Federal Reserve has actually printed their own bitcoins, but through one of the employees.
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
So here's an article by Forbes. What is happening to the price of Bitcoin? Startups and industry veterans discuss.
Everybody's trying to find out what is the price going to do. What is the price going to do? And, you know, I know why people are such a frenzy about what the price is going to do. Do you know why, Tracy?
No, you tell me.
Because if they go to that news video that you posted last time and they actually guessed the price, they would be able to win now. Our jackpot is at half a Bitcoin. So, you know, and I see there's quite a few people that predicted the price, not the price. The price is half a Bitcoin. Who knows what the price will be, but we're going to announce the winner on Friday. So tune in then to see who won, but go make your guess. And where did they guess? Where did they guess again, Tracy? Where did they make this prediction?
I'll put the link at the bottom of this video again. It's just in fact it's the news video from the 29th of January. It's that video.
So go to YouTube and search Bitcoin news, and and you'll see that it's only our page that comes up anyway. You know, we are dominating the news. We are, you know, domination oriented. And then what you do is you actually look for the Bitcoin news review of the 29th of January 2017. You click on it and you post your Bitcoin price guess into the comments under that video. Nowhere else there. And if you are right, you might win half a Bitcoin, which at current prices, if I remember correctly, is the half of 975, and if my math doesn't defeat me, that's $437.50.
Sure, that's a lot. I mean, that's an amazing price, amazing price. So yes, well, I'm terribly sorry that I can't actually predict, but anyway.
You can predict, but you can't win.
You can't win it. Okay, 2016 data breaches account for over 4 billion stolen records. You know, we're talking about cybercrime again.
I mean, if your records online has been stolen, it doesn't matter who you are. Somebody has your details. Somebody has your mother's maiden name tattooed on their arm. So this is the thing. It's cybersecurity, and security is the biggest threat to the new economy. So we need to.
But the interesting thing is over here, because this article is really saying that 55% of all reported data breaches come from enterprises and companies. But there's an alarming trend that they say is, you know, towards medical institutions and governments. So it's not really cool that, you know. Yeah,
I'm not sure what somebody will do with my medical records, but go for it.
Well, it might not be your medical, it's company medical.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the snow monkey. The snow monkey is sitting in Japan, and here's a blog about with a whole lot of information on Bitcoin adoption in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually quite amazed to see that in terms of internet connection, there's 91.1% of Japanese are connected online and use the internet, and that's quite amazing. And also they are early adopters of Bitcoin, because they've actually become the second largest market after China. And also they, in terms of regulation, they're pushing ahead, as well as last year they had 4,200 merchants that accepted Bitcoin, and they reckon that by the end of this year, 2017, there'll be something like 20,000 merchants that will take Bitcoin, and that'll go a long way for Bitcoin adoption and get people using it.
That is absolutely amazing, and I mean, Japan is a market. And one of the East is really Bitcoin territory. You've got Japan, definitely. You've got China, you've got India there, so it's absolutely amazing.
And of course now Dubai, and here's just Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi has the largest bank has just launched blockchain cross-border payments in this article, because they're working with Ripple. And there's more and more of this cross-border stuff that's actually happening. But Dubai as well. I mean, they've got a conference coming up in the next week or so, and they've got some fantastic prizes for the hackathon, because they are looking at smart villages, and they also said that they wanted to have all government services on the blockchain by 2020, and that was last year. They said that, and they've also got a massive big startup fund, which was $1 billion dirham. So there's a lot of action in the Middle East as well.
Okay.
And let's go up here. Top 10 crypto reshuffle. So it's just really different cryptocurrencies that are.
Who's shuffling behind Bitcoin there?
Yeah, something called NEM. So yeah, that's quite interesting. And let's just move up. We're getting to the end of the news. Great things never come from comfort zones. So get going. Get your first Bitcoin today.
I absolutely agree.
Well, there you go, Peter.
But before you get your Bitcoin,
yes,
subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page immediately.
And educate yourself, because then you can make good decisions.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, thanks very much, Peter, and we'll chat again tomorrow.
We'll chat again tomorrow. Thank you, Tracy. Have a nice evening.
And you too. Cheerio.
Ciao, ciao.